We are at the barely legal pay-per-view with it's gonna be shown on RCN. We got a locker room incident. Accused of forgetting to shake another hand, found guilty, drinks. I think that's a cool little thing. And alright. Whew. This is gonna be a good show. Alright, so let's see. The show has Jerry Lawler vs. Terry Funk, Taz and Rick Steiner vs. RVD Sabu, Raven, Stevie Richards vs. Public Enemy, Tommy Dreamer, Two Cold Scorpio vs. the Pitbulls. I think that's gonna start the show. Should it though? It'd be a normal match because Too Cold sucks otherwise. Yep. Yeah, I think so. Or you know what? Let's do a rematch from a match we had a couple weeks ago with the Dudleys versus Axel and Balls. I think Dudleys might get the win here. You know, just cheating her way through life. Because, I mean, all these guys are going to be more important in ECW. Alright, so Axel, have him win, be Wild Brawl, open match, decisive table finish. Okay, so we got that match. Nah, I don't want to have another tag. We're gonna do Dudley versus Balls Mahoney. Excuse me. Yeah, I like that because, you know, just a basic match story. Balls got in Dudley's way. Okay. Sorry. Balls is supposed to win. Okay, we got that. Alright, let's do a tag match. The titles. Taz and Rick Steiner vs. RVD Sabu's co-main event. Should we debut? Yeah, let's debut Raven. And have him win gold. I'm very excited to book Raven and see what I can do with him. Think it's gonna be good. Yeah, want to do his character justice. Do we keep it just regular or do you make it brawl? I think we keep it regular. You know what? Actually, know what? No, we're gonna do a Dreamer and Too Cold. Yeah. Alright, 13 minutes on titles. The Pitbulls won last time. Think Dreamer and Scorpio pick up the win here. Storytelling, because Tommy's not using weapons. Open, decisive pinfall. We'll have Too Cold and Tommy. Cut a promo. Sorry I'm not talking a lot here. It's just thinking. That's like I don't know. People seem to prefer this than otherwise. Alrighty, so we got that. What other? That's pretty much covering every story we use. Alright. I don't have 3 tag matches in a row. Should we start off with that? Yeah, we should. We'll do a hype video at the intro of Terry Funk versus Jerry Lawler. No, we can say pro wrestling's true icons. Something along the lines. That way, you know, we don't start off with just the interview backstage. Excuse me. Public Enemy are gonna cut a promo here on Raven and Stevie. Make it a street fight. Yeah. Just because it fits better. Raven. Stevie. Make it 13 minutes. Tag titles. Raven for the win. Wild Brawl. Let's go back in time. This is Raven's first appearance as like not Johnny Polo or the hell is his other characters. Look at this picture compared to that and that. Like we go from this to this. Yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting dynamic. Alright. Let's have Dean Malenko defend his title in a 3-way. Yeah, it's the elimination. Okay. Dean Malenko. Mikey Whipwreck. And Axel Rotten. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay, I didn't know Dean was still hurt. He'll be fine. Dean retains the title here. We need to either get new challengers or have him lose the title. I don't know when I'm gonna bring in Eddie and Chris to feud with them either. Because I mean, I don't know. Okay, let's go to hype by manager. Bill Alfonso, Sabu, Rob, Taz. Let's have Cornette hype. And Rick Steiner. I think, you know, having a surprise Rick Steiner would provide a good pop. And, you know, that way we don't ruin it. By ruin it, I mean we don't take away from it having debut ahead of time. And that's some ECW would do. From what I understand, they like having surprises and stuff, and I think Rick Steiner would be a big surprise. I think who's gonna win? I think the bad guys need to win here. Storytelling? I'm trying to think of how. I think Cornette would, you know, be in the finish. Taz is unhappy. Hey, it's fine. I'll just give him like a bonus. Alright, so that leaves us to the Funk and Lawler. We'll have Jerry cut a promo on Terry beforehand. Now this could be in the ring before the match. Could be many things. Oh yeah, we gotta do the Sandman angle. I'm actually gonna write that. Alright, so we got the show booked. I wrote the Sandman angle, finished out the Jerry Lawler match. Now we're just looking to make sure everyone's on the card. Shit. One little Guido. Okay. There we go, everyone's used. Alright, so let's start it off. Actually, before we start, I want to talk about something I noticed watching other playthroughs. People right away seem to, let me, one sec. Like, I watched a guy who, like, signed, like, 5 big internet guys, and I'm not going to say what company or who he signed because it's giveaway. He signed these guys right away, and, like, you know, he signed 5 guys that I could think of off the top of my head who weren't big, and, you know, like, it's like if I brought in Raven, the Dudleys, like, everyone at the same time. Like, you gotta, like, people just hurry up and bring in all these characters. I think it's better off, I think, as a player and as a viewer, it's better off if you bring in, like, let's say, like, I rushed it at first with RVD, Sabu, and all of them to get the angle over, but, like, I'm not getting them over, I'm getting the angle over, and they'll get over through the angle. It's like if I brought in the Dudleys now, like, I don't have a use for them. I don't have plans for them. They don't fit in. Alright, the guy brought in Punk, Kings of Wrestling, Cena, and it's just like, if you hurry up and bring these guys in without a story, the viewer, like, it doesn't matter. The game makes it less fun. Like, if I'd bring in, like, Punk now, then I'd bring in, like, Kings of Wrestling, like, after Punk's over, and after they're over to extend them to get over, I'll bring in Cena to get him over. Like, I like having, like, projects where it's like, my goal is to get this guy over. Like, right now, it's to get, looking at the card, I don't really have one. I'm trying to get the ECW brand over. The Dudleys are a little bit of a something I'm having fun with. Doesn't necessarily mean, I think Raven's going to be the big one I'm going to try to get over as big as possible as soon as I can sign him to a written contract. But, like, I just hate every time I watch someone play a game. It's like if someone played TNA, I'm going to sign all the indie guys. I'm going to sign the Young Bucks. I'm going to sign Chris Here. I'm going to sign Colt Cabana. Like, bring them in at a time or bring them together as a group. Like, I don't know. It's just me, right? So let's start it off. So here we have, excuse me. This is just whatever. Video hyping Funk vs. Lawler, main event, typical pay-per-view thing to do. From there, Dreamer and Too Cold cutting a promo on the Pitbulls, who they go on the beat. Solid performance from everybody. I like this new in-ring performance. I really like it. Okay. Right after that, we get Dudley versus Balls Mahoney. Good. Or, excuse me, I had a yawn. Like, I don't know. Like, I brought in Balls because I needed, like, a lower card face, mid card face, and I didn't plan to bring him in, but I had to. The Public Enemy cut a promo on Raven Richards. Alright, here we go. Raven debuts. Average. I'm fine with that. Exceptional match. Raven, Stevie become tag team champs. Okay. Huh. Okay, I didn't think of that. Rock put on the best performance. Followed by Raven. It's fine. You know what? I'm fine with that. Alright, so here's the Sandman angle. Sandman's coming down the ring. Ibanez with him, his wife Peaches, and a woman, his business partner. They hand him a microphone. He talks about how he loves ECW, thanks to fans for doing everything. But after Tommy Dreamer hit him in the eyes with the Singapore cane 6 weeks ago, he can't see anymore. Dreamer comes out, apologizes, and says, "You know what, Sandman? I'm sorry. I don't like you." Like, emphasize that. You got to keep some sort of kayfabe. I got to plug my laptop in. I don't like you, but you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I took your career away. I would never want to do that to another person. You got a family to feed. And then he goes to turn around, Sandman to his right, and Peach is one to his left. Turns around and faces them. Sandman rips off the bandages, pulls the cane out from like his pants and his suit, and Dreamer turns on, whack, just beats him down. I think that's what happened. But I know I kind of put my own little spin on it. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't remember because I actually watched that angle before. But I think this is a fun angle. I think this puts. I like the Dreamer Sandman feud. It's hard to book Sandman as a heel. Like, I don't know. Like, his character just ECW fans too. Like, that's what they love. Here we get Dean Malenko. Retaining his title. He's injured, like we said. He put in the worst performance, but I expect that considering his injury. That's fine. Hopefully he's not hurt anymore. Alright, Jim Cornette hypes, the tag match where we see, Taz and Rick Steiner taking on RVD and Sabu. RVD's poor performance of a 69, which is like one of the better performances. That's crazy. Steiner also. Taz and Sabu had good performances. Good match. It's going to be hard to follow. Let's see. Okay, so we have a heat storyline. It's whatever. But yeah, RVD and Sabu pick up the win here after they cheat some way. Doesn't matter. I'll explain why. Jerry Lawler cutting promo on Funk. And then we have a new ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Terry Funk. So, Terry's on his last run here. His performances are dwindling. And, this ending of, the last match would have been Cornette, smacks Taz or Rick Steiner with a baseball bat, and they get rolled up. Here, same principle, except he misses, tries to hit Funk, but hits Lawler. Funk, hits DDT or pile driver, 1, 2, 3. And, this way, Jerry Lawler, I don't have a problem with either of these guys being champion. Changing titles around. We went from Shane Douglas to Taz to Lawler to Funk. Funk's going to go to someone else, and I think that guy's going to hold it for quite a time. Okay, good show, great show. Sabu, Taz compliment the guys who deserve it. Stole the show. What? Like I was saying that, I don't know, if you're playing the game, I think it's interesting if you draw your storylines out and draw your entering characters out. You can't just hurry up and sign 1,000 people and book them right away. Makes it less realistic. It makes it a lot more confusing as a viewer. Alright, well that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a good day.